This wrap kebab is all over my social media feed right now, so I had to try it out. And honestly, it is so delicious and really easy to make. I made some little tweaks to bump up the protein and lower the calories, and I'm also going to show you how to combine it with a yogurt sauce and a fresh salad, so it feels like we are sitting in a kebab house while making this at home. First things first, the protein source. I'm using 180 grams of extra lean ground beef. As you can see, the meat has a deeply red color. That's because it only has 5% fat, which means it has about half the calories of regular ground beef that has 20% fat. Next, you will need a red onion. This one weighs 60 grams. Cut it in half. One half you can slice however you want. Just regular slices are fine, they will go into the salad. The other half should be finely diced because it will be mixed into the meat for the kebab. For seasoning, I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon each of garlic powder, cayenne pepper, paprika powder and oregano, then add a strong pinch of salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. Use a fork to mix everything into the meat by smashing and combining it well. This should take about a minute. The next ingredient is actually genius, and it's a tortilla. For this recipe, I'm using a large 24 cm or 10-inch tortilla. That's enough for one kebab. First, cut it into a rectangular shape. It doesn't have to be perfect here, but it's easier to build the layers if it's not a circle. And don't throw away the leftover pieces, you can use them later, nothing goes to waste here. Now take the seasoned meat and spread it evenly on top of the tortilla until everything is covered. The amount we use should be just right to cover the whole thing. You can make the meat layer a bit thicker if your tortilla is too small, that doesn't really matter too much. Once you are done, grab a knife and cut the tortilla into smaller rectangular pieces. Don't slice all the way through at first, just lightly press the knife down like I'm doing to plan out the sizes, then cut through fully to make 9 pieces. Then take the leftover tortilla pieces from before, rip them to size and place them on top of these small rectangles. Okay, now you're ready to build the kebab by stacking the layers on top of each other, and finally grab any kind of skewer. I'm using a chopstick here, which works perfectly. And just like that, you've got yourself a nice wrap kebab with layers that are made out of a tortilla. So I've seen a lot of people bake this in the oven for 15 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius or 400 F on a baking sheet. I tried it too, but in my opinion, it's way better when made in a pan. Add 3 grams of oil to the pan on medium heat and slowly fry the kebab. I will also close the lid to trap the heat and help cook it faster, and from here on, flip the kebab about every 90 seconds. Take your time with this, it takes around 12 minutes in total. If you rush it and cook on high heat, the middle might end up raw, so be patient here. The heat takes a little while until it gets through the entire kebab. In the meantime, let's make the yogurt dipping sauce. It's super easy. In a bowl, add non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm using the whole cup, which is 170 grams here, and then add 3 grams of oil and a squeezer of lemon juice. Cut a small piece of cucumber, this weighs 50 grams, peel it, slice it thinly and add it to the bowl as well. Then add a pinch of salt and 1 clove of garlic using either a garlic press or a microplane. You can also throw in some finely chopped greens like fresh dill or parsley if you want, but that's totally optional. Then stir it all together, taste it, might need it a bit more salt, and there you have it, a really delicious sauce that pairs perfectly with grilled meat. For the salad, add the other half of the onion to a bowl along with 150 grams of sliced tomatoes and 100 grams of cucumber. Add a pinch of salt, some black pepper, 3 grams of olive oil and another squeeze of lemon juice, and then give it a good stir. By now, the kebab should be nicely browned on the outside and fully cooked inside, so take the pan off the heat and look at this. I think this looks awesome. Place it in a big bowl, add the yogurt sauce as a side, and finally your salad, and you've got a legit kebab house meal at home. The wrap kebab alone has 470 calories and 42 grams of protein, and the entire meal comes in at 670 calories with 61 grams of protein. I made a cookbook that's helped over 10,000 people lose weight. It has over 250 recipes, and I'm constantly updating it with new ones, which you get for free once you've purchased it. Also, I started live streaming daily on Twitch and on Kick, so come hang out, the links are in the description.